and welcome to the Habits and Home Show. I'm your host, Lisa Lazat, and I help busy moms bring order to their homes by downsizing and decluttering and ditching old habits in exchange for systems that bring peace and more enjoyment to their lives. If you're a mom trying to show the love of Jesus to your family, but the clutter in your home keeps you overwhelmed and frustrated, you have come to the right place. On this podcast, you will hear easy, step-by-step tips to declutter and create systems so you can keep your home organized and finally walk in the peace God has promised you. Need some accountability? I've got you covered there too. Join the Accountability Club, a community of like-minded mamas decluttering and systemizing our homes together. Are you ready, friend? Let's get started. Hey friends, and welcome to the show. This is part 4 of our time management series for ADHD moms. And today I am encouraging you to create a daily reset routine based on your natural flow. I am a big advocate of simple resets. A lot of people want to be able to manage your home really easily. And of course, I always encourage you to downsize your inventory, the amount of stuff that you have in your home that you are managing, and create some systems so that you can easily maintain order and organization in your home with simple daily, weekly, monthly, yearly reset routines, okay? So we're gonna start really small today, and I'm gonna share with you my own daily reset. And I actually share this in my freebie, my free daily reset checklist that you can click the link below and download it for yourself and kind of see what that looks like. So first of all, let's go over what is a reset. Well, if you think about just the word resetting, it means like you're getting it back to its originality, right? And I call it a baseline. And you gotta know what that baseline is. That's where step 1 comes in my 3-step framework of simplifying your space and simplifying your home, all right? You really need to get your home to where it's really simplified and it has a clear baseline of what you want to reset the room to, all right? So I know that sounds complicated. We're not overcomplicating it for this episode. I simply want to share with you the potential, y'all, the potential of what your home could be. Everything that I'm sharing with you on this podcast, I have lived out. I'm an easily distracted mom. I have 3 kids, different ages, involved in a whole bunch of different sports. We homeschooled for 10 years. I feel like I had no brain. I couldn't be productive. I didn't know what days I should clean or when the last time I cleaned something. I remember when my kids were little, I used to close my eyes walking to my bedroom at night after I tucked them in because I was so frustrated with the mess and I was so tired at the end of the day. I used to just close my eyes because I'm like, I'm done picking up things. I used to call it their droppings. I'm tired of picking up their droppings. And it wasn't until I took myself through the same framework that I'm sharing with you. Simplify, systemize, sustain. Learn how to sustain your home, the order in your home, all right? So I'm kind of skipping ahead because I've shared a lot of decluttering, a lot of systems episodes here on the podcast, and I'm kind of giving you like the end result of what we're striving for because I want you to be excited. I want this to motivate you and drive you. So a simple reset, that was a lot of talking just to explain what a reset looks like. A reset is just getting a space or, your desk or something back to its baseline, back to its original state, okay? It's almost like you're putting it to sleep. When I'm talking to my students and my clients that I work with, I describe it like putting your home to sleep at night. You want to make sure that everything is put away so you can so your home feels good to put to sleep, right? And then when you wake it up in the morning, you get it up, you wake it up, you start putting things on the counters, you're living in it, and your counters become your workspace because you're a working mom in your home. You're actually working, you're tending to things. And so your home is not supposed to be perfect all day. It's only supposed to be reset at night. Now, you can reset along and along, and you'll get better at this as you flex that muscle, your reset muscle. You'll get better at this and you'll be like, well, I'm going to go ahead and take care of this now so that my evening reset doesn't take so long. Y'all, my evening reset, I used to come to bed at like 11 o'clock at night because I'm like, I'm determined to have my home reset. And now I fight against like myself, and I'm like protecting my personal time block. And so I'm like, no way. I am making sure that all of these spaces are reset to my liking before I even tuck my kids in at bed at night. Yeah, because mama ain't working in my house after y'all are all in bed. No. So you will get better at this and you will get faster at this. But in the beginning, when we do anything new, we're slow. It takes time. We're really slow about it. And, we're not the best at it. But you will get faster and faster if you stick with it and you develop that ability. All right. So, like I said earlier, resets can be applied to all different times throughout your year, okay? So I have a daily reset that I do, a weekly or a weekend reset, a monthly reset. There are certain things I do at the end of the month to reset. I have a quarterly reset, and then I have a yearly reset. And if you've been listening to the podcast for any length of time, you have probably come across those episodes where I talk about resetting. All right, so I'm going to explain what my personal daily reset looks like based on my natural flow. Your natural flow is how you move about your house in the evening. I typically live in different rooms after I'm in the kitchen. Okay, so my natural flow starts with my kitchen. Then I go in the living room and I hang out there for a little bit. Maybe I watch TV or I read a book, or I'm trying to learn how to play piano. Might play the piano a little bit. All right, so the living room. And then my next spot is the bathroom. I get ready to go to bed, take a shower, blah, blah, blah. And then I end up in my bedroom. That's the last part of my day where my natural flow ends. And then, I'm reading a book, kind of look over what the next day's activities are. So I'm looking at my calendar. All right, so you have a natural flow. And let me just tell you that your natural evening flow is typically the reverse of your morning flow. Oh, that's going to be like aha moments, right? So we typically wake up in our bedroom, we go to the bathroom, we get ready, we move into the living room, maybe we do a little quiet time, maybe do some yoga, maybe we just kind of bypass the living room altogether. We don't get to chill out in the morning because we're not getting up early enough. And then we go into the kitchen and then we walk out the door. So it's sort of like the reverse. I'm a very visual person. Like, I recommend drawing this out. And I might even put that, I think I'm going to put that because I'm going to do a course on this. I don't have it done yet, but I really want to do a little mini course for y'all to kind of like walk you through creating your resets, all the different ones that I talked to you about already. And I'm a visual person. I think like having a map where in the workbook where you can like kind of map out your flow, I think that will just like, for all of us visual learners, that will be very helpful. Okay, don't have it yet, but keep checking the shop link below and I'm going to get it there soon. All right, so I'm going to share with you what my natural flow, I already told you, but now I'm going to go into what my resets look like. Now, don't get overwhelmed by this. This is not where you are supposed to be right now. Remember, somebody else's end is not what your beginning looks like. All right, this is something to strive for, not something that you should acquire right now. All right, so my kitchen reset. That's my first step in my evening flow. My kitchen reset, for me, I like my counters completely cleared off, except for like the corner of fruit where I have fruit. Counters completely cleared off, my island completely cleared off, and my sink completely empty. When all of that happens, I feel like the kitchen can go to sleep for the night. All right. Then in the living room, what that looks like, what my baseline looks like is I have some pillows on the couch and I have a basket for blankets, and my son has a basket for his PlayStation joystick and his headphones, and we have a certain place for our remote control. And if all of those are in the place, then I feel like that room is reset. Now notice what I said, that everything I can literally talk about those items and I know where they live. I know where their home is. I know where they go to sleep at night, right? So it gives me great clarity for what my reset looks like. I know what it looks like because I know where everything lives. And it's simple. I don't have a lot of junk anymore. All right, so then after the living room, going into the bathroom. All right, we just went over this in the accountability club. We decluttered our bathrooms. What that looks like for me as a baseline of what the reset looks like is that there's nothing on my bathroom counter. There's no clothes behind the door after somebody took a shower. There's no towels that are, not hung up. I also have started doing this where the toilet lid is shut at night. What else? The curtain to the shower is closed. Okay. That means that my bathroom is put to bed at night. After I use the bathroom, I get ready, take my shower, brush my teeth, put my retainer in, all of those things. I feel like a kid when I say that, but I did Invisalign a couple of years or recently, and I'm still wearing the retainer. So that's what my bathroom reset looks like. And when I wake up in the morning, it's like it greets me and it says, "Hello, Lisa. Welcome to this beautiful space that you created for yourself." When I first got started doing these resets, I did it with the mentality of being my best friend, being my tomorrow self best friend. What would your tomorrow self want to wake up to? Because I started thinking about my fundamental needs. What do you need, Lisa? Why aren't you giving yourself the very things that make you thrive? All right, that's when that really started driving my life, is giving myself the things that I need. And I really do. I need to wake up to a nice reset house. So let that drive you. All right, so then what does my bedroom reset look like? Well, it looks like because I do my laundry cycle. My laundry cycle is I start a load of laundry at night, I switch it in the morning, and then I put away that load from yesterday's evening. I put that away before I go to bed. Now my kids I've trained myself, but then I took that training to my kids, and now they follow my laundry cycle and my laundry routine. Y'all, it's glorious. It's glorious. You first have to train yourself with your laundry routine though, okay? Because what will happen is you take the position of reminding instead of doing. And if you haven't solidified the habit first, you are going to be terrible at reminding your kids about the habit. All right. So what does my bedroom reset look like? It looks like if it's my laundry day, I put my laundry away. And I only have I have 2 days of laundry because I wash towels. But y'all, I do laundry twice a week now. And you can do this at young ages. Do not think you have to wait till your kids are teenagers to start this. I should have started this laundry system years ago. But no, I just caught on. It took me a while. It's probably taking you a while, but hopefully I can compact that time for you and bring these systems to you earlier in your motherhood than I learned them. All right. And so after I'm into my bedroom, it looks like putting my clothes away. There's really, because we're so minimal now and I decluttered a lot, there's not really, which I love. I love that my baseline for my room is really easy because I just don't have a lot of capacity in life. And when I take a shower at night, I do not want to be putting a lot of things away. All right. So it's very, very minimal nowadays. Okay. And then I might look at my calendar. I kind of stopped doing that at night because I don't like to keep my phone beside my bed anymore. So my evening reset, I guess you could say my phone. I put my phone on our charging station in our living room. So I guess that would be like step 5 of my evening reset. But I really don't consider that because it's not a part of a room. All right, so I guess my reset now is just 4 rooms: kitchen, living room, bathroom, bedroom. Oh, I say bedroom. Now, I do have my kids, my boys especially. Remember, they're 11 and 13 at the time of this recording. And we still tuck them in bed at night. We kiss them goodnight. I do it with my 15-year-old daughter too, but she kind of already puts herself in bed, and then I go in and kiss her. And she's so independent that she takes care of her own room. She can't stand if it's a mess. But the boys, it's like they are blind to the clothes that are on their floor. And so when we tuck them in at bed at night, we just kind of do a quick look over their room, and we have them reset their bedroom. So that their reset is just very, very simple. They make sure there's no clothes on the floor, and there is nothing like no towels. My 13-year-old is really, really bad. Are your teenagers like this? Really bad at throwing his bath towel on the floor. I'm like, dude, you are soiling the carpet. This is disgusting. I've started, giving him a consequence for taking his phone away, and that has been great motivation. All right, so I have explained to you what my simple, a reset. Now, the most time-consuming part is probably the kitchen, and that's where I used to spend all of my time in the very beginning, but I got distracted a lot too. I had my phone on me, and I was responding to text messages, checking social media, which I'm not on as much anymore. And so, I got distracted, but now I'm like fighting for my time. I love my date with my book in my bed. And I realized that I need 8 hours of sleep. If I don't get 8 hours of sleep, my anxiety is heightened, and I am not a mentally stable person. I have to get 8 hours of sleep. So I make myself, meeting your fundamental needs is parenting yourself. It's not necessarily doing the thing that you want to do or the thing that's fun. It's doing the thing that you need, okay? And I need 8 hours of sleep. So I fight myself to do my reset before the kids go to bed so that I can put myself to bed at a good time, all right? So now I've explained all that, and it sounds like a lot. It sounds like, oh my gosh, you're cleaning everything every day. But not really, not really. You're slowly developing this lifestyle because you're going to simplify your home, get it to what's really in your capacity to handle. And to be honest, a lot of us go from living with our parents who have built up a lot of material possessions in, say, like the 30 or 35, maybe 25, maybe you got young parents, of years that they were married. And we move into a house, and we're conditioned to think that as a young married couple, that we're supposed to have that same like cozy feeling that they had after years and years of being married. And we're not supposed to do that. We're supposed to have pretty minimal houses. We're supposed to be like the poor married couple when we get started and take things slowly so that we can develop this ability to manage more, right? But no, we don't do that. We have wedding showers, and people just, give us everything that they think we need, but then we don't know how to handle it, right? We do the same things to our kids. They turn 1 year old and we have a big party. And how is our 1-year-old supposed to manage all of those toys? It's unrealistic. And so we have to parent ourselves and take ourselves back to square one and build this capacity little by little. So I really recommend decluttering your home. I help people do that one-on-one in my private coaching, as well as inside the accountability club. So if you're interested in either one of those, some people are group coaching people, some people like that one-on-one attention. Either way, you're going to be helped tremendously. So if you're interested in that, click the link below. I'd love to work with you. So I help people declutter their home. And if you need somebody to tell you to throw it away or to get rid of it, I am your girl. And I help you to get clarity over what your systems are in your home. And then I help you to develop these reset routines so that it's really easy to maintain and sustain the order after you get it set in place, okay? All right, so I want to encourage you to create a simple reset. Now, I do recommend, if you're getting started with this, to download my free checklist. It's going to give you a guide of how to develop this habit slowly. And if you are like, Lisa, I am resetting, but I still have too much. It's too much to reset. It's taking too long. Then you can work with me one-on-one or in the accountability club. All right, friends, make sure you click all the links below for all the different resources, freebie. Look at the accountability club if you're interested in that. Book a coaching call with me if you're interested in that. Or you can check out my shop. All right, I will see you right here next time on the Habits and Home Show. Hey friend, before you go, I wanted to tell you more about the Accountability Club. Each month, we'll tackle a new space in our homes, and work together to declutter and set up systems so we can easily maintain order without getting overwhelmed. You'll get a new decluttering tutorial each month, the coaching and accountability you need to actually follow through, and encouragement without judgment from other Christian moms in a safe environment. And guess what? The entire club is off of social media, so you don't have to worry about distractions the world may throw at you. Sweet friend, if you're feeling stuck in your decluttering journey, this is the place for you. Click the link below to try out the Accountability Club and start decluttering today.